Hello, Sagittarius. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to bring you, excuse me, your holiday reading. I'm using the regular playing cards again. I do this every mid-month, and a lot of people really like it actually. I'm also using the Light Seekers Tarot. And I may throw in some of the transparent tarot as well. We'll just see how it goes. I want to be very spontaneous. It's probably part of that 5 energy in 2021. I'm already feeling it, wanting change, embracing it. Look at my hands. All right, my darlings, my angel babies. I'm Sagittarius, as you probably guessed. So I want to say happy birthday to all of the December babies of Sagittarius. And I hope if your birthday's already happened, you had a nice time, as nice as you can during the time of COVID. So let me put some good energy in there, Sag. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I'm really seeing the horse and running, running free. No barriers. The hair going. December 2020 into January 2021. Okay, sorry. Oh, look at that. Oh, I thought it was a 5. I thought I was the 5. I was going to say, oh my God, but it wasn't. Psych. Okay, I want to turn these babies over. All right, so, I'm looking at that one. Oh, 4 of spades. So this is doubtful, torn apart. You're not sure. It's kind of like you don't want to be pushed in that corner or in that corner. I don't really want to have to pick a team here. Do I have to? Can't I just stay where I am and be friends with everybody? It's that kind of thing. It's decision time, basically, Sagittarius. And you have to pick one of these directions. You can't go all 4 directions at the same time. And it's really tough. I think it's a really tough decision. You're very torn apart. Not doubtful, but just not sure yet, I don't know if you're ready to make this decision yet, but I think it's being pressed on you to do so. All right, we're gonna leave that in the middle. I'm gonna grab all those cards, leave that one right in the middle. Decision time. So what I do is I lay out 7 piles here, and in each pile I have 3 cards, so I go around 3 times. I lay them out face down, but right side up. It's always glass half full. Let's see if we can, manifest the best possible outcome. All right. So, I'll have to have a look at that. At the spinner. Call that a spinner. Sometimes these are time cards. This definitely is a time card. Could be even as close as 4 days, Sagittarius. Now you know that in 4 days is the eclipse, right? I think that's the eclipse in 4 days. And then we got the Saturn Jupiter conjunct. So it's, yeah. So we'll get to that here. Let's start at the beginning. I really want to keep that like that, though. So, you have the Three of Clubs, the Ten of Hearts, and the Ten of Clubs. So this is where you are now, right? And you have two tens. You're not unhappy. You feel, a certain measure of success. You, there's something, but it's all coming to, you feel a need to take a new step. What am I going to do now? I've done all these things. I got that one done and that completed, and I finished that course. I took that course and I finished that, and so I'm ready for a new direction. And so, yeah, you've put time, you've persevered through perhaps a long journey, and hmm, you know, this is where the light seeker comes in. So, Sagittarius wants to know where they can go, what direction, right? You want to know what direction you're going to go from here. You want to put time and energy into something new now, and I think you need a project. If you don't have a project, you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? The Tower. So I think something's going to come in, like some sort of surprise, some sort of like that, and that's why you're being pushed into decision time, because something. Um, this is, I get the idea. This is a shocking event, a shocking event that changes dynamics somehow. Okay. Uh, let's see if we can get one more. One more. This is where you are now. You are ready to take a new step. Two tens. You could be moving. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. You could be moving again, or like you're wanting to put some energy and some of your creative passion into a new space. It's some sort of new space. All right. But there's some sort of shocking event. Oh, okay, that's it right there. Oh, jeepers. Okay, the Hierophant. See, this is the higher learning. This is also institution. You could be approached by an institution to come and teach, or to, I don't know. Let's see what we got here. The Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles. So, okay, so there's something about juggling here, right? You may want to try and juggle two things at the same time. You're not really wanting to give up that, but you want to take this new thing too. See what I mean? It's this Four of Spades. And you're trying to hold on to everything. There's a lesson in this, I gotta tell you too. That's what you're going through right now. You're doing it to teach you something. Also, um, it could be this very event, this thing that's going to be happening around you now, in the next week at the most. I think 3 days, probably 3 days. Okay. Please write to me in 3 days and tell me. So, a shocking event um, that is somehow going to bring around what you've been waiting for. The sign, perhaps. You've been waiting for a sign, or just like an ad, or hearing about something. You just haven't seen that thing that you're willing to take that step forward towards. You haven't seen anything that's caught your interest, or it's just not the right fit with what you're, wanting to do at this point. So, I think that this is what you've been now. So this event that I don't think has anything to do with you directly, but indirectly it's going to affect your life. It's going to help push you and move you into that area somehow. And I think that's the catalyst that starts the snowball of events. And snowballs aren't always, I don't mean it in a bad way, a negative way. Um, it could be. I get the feeling. I get the feeling it could be in some sort of institution. Now we're talking hospitals, schools, government. You know what I mean? Buildings. And I think that it could be part time or something at first, and you're trying to juggle what you're doing now and that because you may be worried about the stability of it. It doesn't feel stable for you right now, and because you're waiting for this sign, right? The sign of what you're going to be doing now. That's kind of cool. I like that. So what's coming in? Holy moly. I like it. I like it. Nine of hearts, the five of hearts, and the 10 of diamonds. This is beautiful. Another 10. I'd like to I'd like to add. A 5 is the change. Who's wanting to come in? Oh, that's you. Bandit's in here. He's always hanging out with me. So, so Nine of Hearts is emotional fulfillment. It is the wish card, just like it is in just about every other deck. And this is the change you've been looking for. There's some sort of success, money, reward coming in for you. And this is like in the next week, maybe 9 days. It could even be on the 14th, around that, right around there. The 14th or the 24th. All right. I don't even think it's 24th seems too far off for this, but let's just say between 9 and 15 days. Okay. Anyway, this is a good change for you. Something here, I gotta tell you, I think you followed your heart. Because normally you're trying to do what's sensible, right? Like, I know that you have creative passion, and I think you try and give it to just about everything you get involved in. You try to give it your best, but this is something that's, um, you're following your heart here. And I feel like there's some sort of, there's a risk to it, okay? There's a risk to it. But it looks like it has a lot of promise. And then, like I said, there's that 10. Oh, well, let's get some tarot on that, eh? So, what is all this success for Sagittarius? It's a welcome change. I think you're really surprised. It's some sort of gift. Like you're getting a I think it's a surprise too. The 5 makes me think it's a surprise, but it's filled with a lot of fulfillment in your heart. I think the money and the success is a bonus. Your heart is really like you're so happy about this. Okay, tell me for Sagittarius, what do we have? So we have the Hanged Man. This, and that could be the change, right? The Hangman is a change, a different view, outlook. Um, being able to look at something from a different point of view kind of thing. That's why she's hanging upside down. She said, I don't see what I'm supposed to be seeing, you know, and it's kind of like that sign. So maybe you need a different point of view, a different, to look at it from a different angle. And hmm, what else do we have here? You know, the other thing too is that I think you may present something from a different point of view. You know, and maybe it's a popular point of view, but people just don't talk about it. They don't have the courage to say it, to present it, to put it out there. You know, this is putting it out there. Um and having the courage to do that, following your heart. This could be in writing. This could be it's something that it's going to make you successful anyway, you know. I think it's you perhaps broadcasting somehow your point of view, saying, what? Do you realize how backwards this sounds? Or you might be saying, I know this sounds really backwards, but it could be from either way, right? Let's see what this one says. Two of Cups. So it could be about a union, a partnership. If you're asking me, this is a union, a couple, a relationship. Perhaps, you know, this is the thing. Someone's seeing a different point of view, a different, seeing the whole success, um, you know, their feelings. Um, the I think it's about being in love and also working as a team in a way, like seeing how this could work. All right, you or them, you or them. It's all of a sudden bonk, and it's like, wait a minute, you see, seeing how it could work, and it could be a really happy, really successful. Oh, that is kind of exciting. So, what do we have on your mind here? Oh, looks like you're worried. Um, you could get some bad news. Someone's uh it could be about a promotion, you know. It could be about you could have applied for something that was a step up from where you were last time. Perhaps you were working on the team and now you applied this year to run the team, perhaps, you know. Anyway, you could contest it in some way or dispute it. I'm not saying in an angry way at all, just opposing it, like not agreeing with a decision or something like that. Okay, let's see what this is about. I'm pretty sure it's some sort of um, direction at work. You could get some negative feedback at first, or you're thinking you're going to get negative feedback. You're thinking people won't like it. It's too bold, perhaps, right? I think you're going to be surprised. This is in your mind, though. This is what you're worried about. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ten of Pentacles. So that's kind of Ten of Pentacles twice you've had. This shows great success. People may even come together to participate in it, to listen to it, to but you let's see what else we get here. What's going on? The Sagittarius thinking, ah, geez, People aren't going to like what they hear. This is what I think you're thinking. Yeah, see? Look at Eight of Swords. People are, you're thinking that people are not going to like what they're here. They won't like the real me. What I really think, what I really represent. I can't show them that. I have to show them this image of me, you know, so that they will approve. But this is doing something different, taking a bold move. And yeah, you're worried that it won't be accepted, you know? I'm telling you personally, I think you should go for it. I love bold people, you know? Why not? Look at this. Oh my God. I am so excited. Oh my God. Ace of Hearts, Nine of Clubs, Three of Hearts. Okay. I gotta tell you right now, the Nine of Clubs is the job site, the place where you work. This pile is your career, ambition, you know, that area of your life. And it says, look at that, Ace of Hearts. This is a new beginning. Um, being very receptive to, you know, being very receptive, positively, openly. Like I think you're the only one that is either doing it or that they consider for the job. You're the only one that can pull this off. Like they've got to have you. And this is like loving it. Loving I th- like remember back here I said putting energy into a new space, perhaps, you know. This really mirrors that over there. Look, we even got the Three of Hearts. And this is the space. This is putting new energy, love. It's your baby. This is your baby. Oh, I am just I feel like I'm not breathing. I'm not breathing. I'm really excited. This feels so good for you, Sagittarius. My, oh my, oh my. You don't have to worry. You know, I think you're speaking for masses, but you don't even know it. You know, like I think you're, um, oh, once you let go of that and just go for it. So, yeah, this could be defensive, you know, needing to put, see, she's in that ball of protection, you know, there. You might feel defensive. The thing is, you know, people can say or do things or react, but it doesn't mean that it's because of you, or like you don't have to take that on. That ball of protection is around you to like shield off that stuff because it doesn't belong to you, right? It belongs to them. So that I have a feeling too back here somewhere you're going to get taught about this. You might get some training on how to deal with that. What for when the time comes here? That's you could be getting some training. I'm so happy for you, Sagittarius. I cannot wait to find out. You better write to me. You better. I read it. I'm gonna look at all of yous and every single one of you better write to me. Woo! Oh my goodness. Let's see what we got. Oops, I'm gonna knock over the whole apple cart here. All right. Whoops. Whoops. Um. Hmm. definitely communication. There's a lot of communication going on. Somebody could be coming around. There could have been some sort of, you know, nastiness, accusations, poking and prodding each other or something like that. And there could be an apology coming around that. Also, I get the feeling that maybe not nastiness, but underestimating you. Like, this is what I feel like you've been underestimated in the past. And now people are saying, I totally underestimated you. I am so sorry. So it's not apology like, oh my God, I tried to ruin you. This is so good. I think this makes you feel a lot better because I think you know it. You I think it's people or someone perhaps in particular telling you they underestimated you and you're getting justice. You're getting justice. Ah, alakazam. It can happen just like that, eh? Loving it. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so remember this is the one where the horse was sideways like this, right? So let's have a look here. So we have the 6 of diamonds and the 7 of hearts. And then the one that was sideways on the top was the 6 of hearts. Okay. So I definitely see a trip. I think that you could be going on a trip. You could be going to see someone someone you care about. Um, they care about you. Doesn't have to be a lover or that kind of thing. It can be family. Like it could be a time when you're able, and this makes sense over the next month, going to visit family. You may have to be sneaky about it in some way, quiet, like not really. See how this is sideways? It's not straight up, only revealing, part of the plan. Um, um, Not trying to be, it's not devious, it's not that kind of thing, but uh, it's not exactly uh, shouting it out. Probably just about everybody is going to be doing that, being very secretive. It's and I think it's going to cost a lot. Could be costly to go about it this way. This uh, it could have something to do with over here, eh? Because there's a a hint of a trip over here. There's a hint of that. Yeah, it could. So let's beware of jealousy, some sort of jealousy or envy. Um, there at the destination. Be careful of that. But sixes are taking, definitely, you have 2 there. Someone could be taking steps to approach you as well. Wanting to really express themselves, invest in you. They could be telling you this. Could be the King of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign around you. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So this person may want to take steps to they could present it as, a very secure option for you. I'll take care of you. Kind of only showing you 2 of these hearts and the 6, but there's so much more, underneath. And but they could have some sort of a jealous streak. This person could. Is there anything else? Whoa, look at that. The Three of Cups. You could see this person at a celebration, um, or they're built. There could be something to celebrate. This is how they're seeing it. They really want to. This is a yes, right? The Three of Cups is a yes. So this is what they're hoping for. Someone may propose, Sag. So in the foundation, you have the Jack of Hearts, the King of Clubs, and the King of Spades. You may have two suitors around you. They both, have see you as, a good match for them. Um, it also could be one person. They have two sides to them. This person, is they're very friendly and they're very creative and have a good work ethic and hold a good conversation, but then they have this very cutting side, like they can just cut something right to the quick and not mince words at all and be very direct. So they have these two sides to them, this person, I think. Um, hmm, yeah, let's see what else there is to know. I think they care about you, they like you. There's a number, they could have blue eyes, they could have brown or hazel eyes as well. We got a couple of things going on here, right? So let's see. Oops. Four of Pentacles. So holding back, right? Holding back. Um, not ready. Like it's not wanting to reveal their feelings, their plans, perhaps. Um, and this is that part, right? That serious, that logical, even if they talk about feelings, it could be very serious, or not serious, right? They're holding back. Perhaps you are too, could be a mirrored behavior as well, right? You could be holding back too. You're thinking, well, I'm not showing anything. If they're not showing anything, why would I show my cards? Ah, another four. So this one's someone's heart's mending here. They're still healing. Um, you know, and perhaps that's why they're holding back. They can see that you're healing. Still, you're not ready. You need more time. And that's that beautiful part of them, eh? That Cupid, that sweet heart part of them that isn't that easy to see, on the surface, but it could be in their actions more than their words. All right, so now we have the surprise pile, Sagittarius. So this is what you're not expecting. And you have the Five of Spades, the Seven of Diamonds, and the Two of Spades. So a surprise it is. This is some sort of change. Um, I feel like there's some sort of loss here, okay, for someone. and it may cause you and someone to go your separate ways. I think the surprise for you is it's like, I can't believe we're breaking up over this. This is what the surprise is. You're like, really? It's like you go your separate ways. There's, it begins with a loss. Whoa. Oh, but we have the Nine of Cups. That's showing a lot of promise. So, first right off the bat, I'm thinking you may need some space and distance from this person while they're going through this loss. I get the feeling that it's going to work out in the long run, but you may just need some space. Or be careful what you say. I know you have really good intentions, Sagittarius, but you're also tactless at times and could end up saying the wrong thing, not meaning to, or they took it wrong, something like that, You're like, yeah, see, here's the Page of Swords. You have ideas and good intentions, and you're wanting to get this down on paper, you know what I mean? You're happy, but I think someone else is in grieving and suffering, and you it, your success is pissing them off. Is what I'm getting, and this totally surprises your lip. You're thinking, you know, um, yeah. It's not going to be a big thing because you are going to go on your way. You're crossing, you're making tracks in a direction that um thrives on your ideas. You know, this is a place where you're heading, where your ideas really thrive, and yeah, it's really good time for you, Sagittarius. Like, there's so much potential. Once you heal, and this is why, you're holding back, because you're still healing, right? You're mending your heart. And I think you're just about there, you know, but you could have been saving all your good stuff for you, right? In the meantime, around you, there could be some strong male energy around you. You could have men actually taking care of you, whether you're male or female. It's like men in a maternal role, perhaps, right? Um, but I'm just seeing all this caring, like being taken care of, holding back, needing to heal while you're healing, more or less. I have a feeling that also I think you've been down this road before. Not 10 times, but at least once before. Maybe years ago. Okay? But it could have been harder this time in some ways. Alright? Um, what else do we got here? So we have we have three tens, and so a lot of things coming to a close. Um, you're totally ready to step out. Oops. Totally ready to step out, ready for change. You have a lot of fives here as well. So you're ready for that change. Oh, and a lot of sixes. So ready to put the time and the energy and the work in. Because like I said, you've been waiting for that sign. It just hasn't been right. Like, people say, well, maybe it's this or maybe it's that. And you're like, kinda, not exactly, It's just not the right thing. And then the it comes the right. I think it's important that you keep taking some sort of steps toward that. Like over here, it says you could be juggling, you could be doing some of that and some of this, like trying to keep them both going for a while. You may have to give up one eventually when you see the, you know, some growth from it, right? But oh my goodness, what a fantastic reading, Sagittarius. I'm so happy to give it to you. By the way, this ad-free video is brought to you by Sagittarius, you, and Capricorn, because their birthday is in this time span as well. And so what it is it's your time to send in your $25 contribution to the channel. And the $25 represents the 25 videos or more that I put out for your sign in a year. And every sign, actually. You only pay for your own, but you get to watch them all. So, and it's nice because you don't have to watch the ads either. Um, Anyway, you can like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all that too. And it's all free. And yeah, please comment. I really like to know. This is so interesting. Okay, bye now.